What's your name? Sorry, what's your name?
My name is Mark.
My name's Alex.
Alex?
I'm Jordan.
Hello. Thanks for coming in. Checking out our store.
So, what brought you to this industry?
For me, it was always an interest in cheese from way when I traveled in Europe, and I saw like how the French basically treat cheeses versus kind of Americans, what that I grew up with. I grew up in the Midwest, so cheddar was always kind of like a commodity thing you slap on a burger or whatnot. So when I got a chance to travel, to see different varieties and how it was presented in a different way, thought about differently.
So, was you planned to live in San Francisco, or you just like kind of found out?
No, I actually just moved here recently because my wife got a job with the city of San Francisco. But I was working in cheese bed in New York City. There, that's where I first started.
What was your plan on growing up? Was it always like linked to cheese, or?
It was always kind of around. As I say, growing up in the Midwest is always just kind of there. So I've always like tasted at a very young age. I was kind of, it's always been present. So,
What's your favorite aspects about the job?
meeting interesting people, telling them about all these wonderful cheeses that we have and all these small producers, because this is predominantly U.S. makers, and it's a lot bigger than it would have when I was growing up. Before it was just kind of the bigger, producers of like big blocks of cheddar or Swiss, but now there's all these smaller farms. Yeah, or treating their animals very well. They do it on a smaller batch, so it's all handmade. So you get a little more personality, and it's better for the environment too than the kind of the big farms.
Do you feel that's a big component, your sense of community?
I would definitely, with this artisanal stuff, the way that meeting some of the producers, I've yet to meet some of the California ones. Like I said, it was in the East Coast first, so I met a few producers from Vermont, and they're just really wonderful people who just like, we wanted to start something and treat our animals really well and give back. So.
Do you feel you have a positive impact in?
I think so. I mean, people who come around here don't really know anything about cheese or get really intimidated by it. Just say, like, no, you don't have to be, just taste it. And I can know about, I could be as pedantic as I want to be and just tell them about every single minute aspect. But more, I just like, just taste it, and if you like it, you like it.
What's your favorite personal cheese, or at least top 5?
Sorry?
What's your top 5 cheeses?
Top 5 cheeses? That's a tough one. But the Red Hawk that we produce is a really, really tasty wash rind, and we never got that on the East Coast. We'd had the Mount Tam. I've had that before, so I was familiar with that one. Cowgirl actually makes a number of like really nice cheeses, and I didn't really know much about their creamery at first, but now I'm very familiar with it, and some of the California producers as well. There's a blue cheese called Point Reyes Blue over there that was also in the East Coast as well. That's my first kind of California one, and I just love it so much. Right, it's one of my favorite blues.
Do you like California more? Do you like New York more? What community do you like more? What do you like about the community?
I still haven't taken all in of California because California is just huge.
What's the main difference then?
The pace is slower. I mean, New York is kind of always like going, and people.
Do you like the slow pace, or do you like that fast pace?
I'm slowly getting used to the slower pace. I realize I have to kind of decompress a little bit, which isn't bad. And people talk to each other just openly. A guy like was writing Muni the other day, and he brought a conversation about some comedy troupe that I knew about, and I knew what he was referencing right away. And people in New York just kind of keep to themselves a little more. You might have a casual conversation a little bit, but people are just talking to you. It's like, okay, I don't know you, but that's all right. You're okay.
Also a lot of less fuck yous, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, there's still that, but
okay.
So that's.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Never mind. Well, thanks for your time, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming by. Like, did you guys try some of the cheese as well?
No, I haven't tried any of them yet.
Yeah, you gotta go upstairs. Our tires